Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina of Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your August general reading. I have laid out the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the African Tarot and polish off with an oracle card. Thank you to all of you who like, share, subscribe, donate, and comment to my channel. It is deeply appreciated. And I know that the support that you offer me is deeply felt. So let's get started, Aquarius, with your overall energy for the month of August. We have the Tower. This is a card that I associate with Aquarius's natural gift for supreme intuition. This card is also called the Finger of God or the Yod in various decks. Certainly the phenomenon of lightning striking is considered to be emblematic of intuition itself. So this card represents a bolt of clarity, of understanding of disruptive events, catastrophic events, something that could shatter the structure of something in your life. However, as a course correction, as something that needed to fall, as something that was unsteady, you are able to gather the useful information from this event or this information so that you can build back better. And as is so often the case, I believe Aquarians are often agents of this new information, radical, revolutionizing information that understands the gift of a catastrophe, the gift of unexpected or uninvited information or events. The 10th house, the highest star in the sky, the way others see you, is the Strength card. The Strength card is very much acknowledging the difficult and challenging times that you have been going through. This is the way others see you, as no matter what, your ability to not only persevere, but to be resilient, to bounce back, to stay on your feet, no matter what the challenges are. And this is a phenomenal strength at this time when so many unexpected challenges are being met from so many unfamiliar areas of our lives. So we are enlivened, we are facing more and more challenges as we grow stronger and stronger. And this identifies you as a model of courage to others. In the first house, the Two of Wands indicates your focus and your attention are very much on expansion, of leaving the familiar behind. And this is a very apt signature card, companion card for the Strength. You are willingly leaving the old and familiar behind, even as it is in many ways destroyed, changed, or altered in some way that you would not easily recognize it. However, from that familiar past, you are moving into an unknown arena in which you know that you will grow and expand and be inspired and find new ways to provide your work, service, or creativity moving forward. And this is your focus right now. Your attention is on choosing to move forward, choosing your present in preparation for the future. The 4th house, the World card, in the house of your home, family, your history, your past. The World card can indicate the completion of a cycle. This may be related to your family of origin, your domestic environment, the passing or the changing of some kind of lineage. This is also you being rewarded for the completion or achievement of something that you have been working on for a very long time. This can represent the end of a cycle, the conclusion, and thus it is a portal to a new adventure that you are preparing for as you move away from something familiar. Allow what is familiar, what has been familiar, to be altered. In the seventh house of significant others, we have the Eight of Swords. And this is apparently, Aquarius, where you are losing sleep, where you are very anxious, and you're bringing a lot of concern or anxiety about the way in which you are able to partner with others. This has you assuming your customary roles of maverick and feeling a sense of aloneness in the pressure to find solutions, develop strategies, come up with plans and ideas to receive and facilitate communication that is overwhelming, overtaxing, and is encouraging your tendency to overthink a situation, to have everything planned out, only to have it destroyed by some unexpected event. So this is saying let go of the need to plan, control, analyze, and really allow your passion, your courage, your maturity to do what it is you can do and let go. This is you not trying to control everything as you move forward into a clearly unknown future. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands in the first house with the King of Wands in the second house and the Ace of Swords in the third house. Indeed, your confidence is large. You are gaining and are exhibiting rather the passion, the determination, the courage of your ideas to move forward. And this is really coming out of this clarity that you're experiencing, this illumination of the path forward, your path forward, in view of the fact that no one knows what the future is, particularly now. This is helping you, hopefully, to let go of this desire to control anything other than yourself. You have everything you need in your courage, confidence, and determination to motivate others. And that is your particular skill and gift at this time. The World card in the fourth house is clarified by the Four of Pentacles in the fifth house and the Seven of Cups in the sixth house. You are moving cautiously, particularly in your relationships. You have an anxiety about having to always work and do things for yourself, and that can work against this natural talent for courage and clarity that you are demonstrating right now. The caution is appropriate because there are many options before you, many opportunities to work with lots of different people. Many people are seeking you out, asking for your support, asking for your advice, and you are being very careful about the motivations and the intentions of these people who are seeking your advice, seeking you out. As a part of this is your fear of letting go of control of the things that you've developed, what you've built, even your knowledge base. The Eight of Swords in the seventh house is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles in the eighth house and the Five of Cups in the ninth house. Yeah, this is the second two we have. So the twos are really indicating this need to reflect, to balance, to juggle, to learn something as quickly as you can. So I'm sensing this watershed realization where you, as others in the collective, are learning new ways of being, new ways of participating, new ways of joining, new ways of being a part of a collective, when for many of us we felt outside of that in many ways. And that outsideness, that aloneness, has been sometimes damaging to our sense of capacity, right? We can't join in because we don't feel that we belong. We don't feel included. Even if our ideas are precisely what is needed, that is a consciousness that you are juggling with at this time. As you continue to focus on heartache that you've experienced, grieving, remorse, regret for ill-considered attachments in the past. And this is an area where, as you open up to the invitations of others, your past is being revisited on you. And that is as much to indicate to you how you participated in the exclusion of others, as well as this really need for you to deeply understand the ways in which you participated in those failures, in those disappointments or heartaches. As a result of that grieving, that allowing yourself to feel your feelings around those events, those episodes, or those relationships, you have a Two of Cups that remains here, mirroring the twos in your reading. In other words, your ability to deeply connect with self, to choose self, to connect with your potential self, with your best self, to have faith in that, to truly be connected with who you are authentically, is what is gaining you the gratitude for the experience, even when you were on the other side of that. The experience of exclusion has taught you many things that now are allowing you to appreciate the position you're in now, where that sense of exclusion or loss or failure is no longer an obstacle to your being present for others at this time. The Strength card in the 10th house is being clarified by the 10 of Wands in the 11th and the Page of Cups in the 12th house. Aquarius, you carry the load, the responsibility, the hopes, the aspirations of so many people customarily, and that is part of a history that you are progressing, that you are growing to be more fully inclusive of your needs, the address of your needs. You are thoroughly exhausted by this continual responsiveness to others, and that has consumed your resources, consumed your investment, so that as you are learning to let go of that sense of responsibility, reject that sense of of meeting the expectations of others continuously, you are really now in a better position to consider the sources of support that you get, or requests for support that you receive. And that is helping you to open up to your own emotional landscape, your own experience and feelings around the experiences you've sustained. The experience of being a leader, of being a boss, of being the one where the buck stops, has generated a lot of sense of loneliness, of isolation, of distrust. And that distrust is often around distrust of self, because when those opportunities to join in, to explore your softer, gentler emotions, to apply your compassion, You may have been hurt in the past, as is the case when we risk our hearts. That is part of the price that we pay. However, this opening up, this willingness to explore not just your feelings and emotions, but your imagination. This is unleashing your creative aspects so that you can apply these personally creative, your imaginative gifts to the requests that others are making of you, to the opportunities that you are seeing, that you are cautious about, but curious about as well. I'm going to finish up this reading, Aquarius, with a oracle card, the language of flowers and the crystal oracle, and I find, oh, there it is. And so I pulled the tiger lily, and the key word is security. Choose the safe harbor for now. So interesting. As you're finding ways to live with this powerful intuitive sense that you have and apply that course correction compassionately to the experience of your own life. I'm going to leave it here, Aquarius, and until next time, namaste.